Before we jump into this week's video, I want to let you guys know that I've made a bonus video this week. So tomorrow you guys are going to see an extra one where I cast light bulbs inside a resin and then put them in the microwave. Now this one turned out amazing, so make sure you hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss this one. On this week's episode, we're filling the voids. Most of you guys will probably remember a past episode when I tried injecting water into resin. Now these were the two best blanks we got out of that episode, and you guys might also remember a couple of weeks ago when I did dry ice inside a resin. You might also remember when I asked you guys if you wanted me to fill these voids back in with resin, and nearly everyone said yes, and the two most popular colour choices were red and glow in the dark. And I'm also going to use my favourite colour blue, so that means we only need 3 of these blanks. So I'm going to give this one a miss, since it did just have the little pinhole on top and I really don't think the resin's going to get down there, so these will be the only 3 blanks we need. Now because the holes are quite tight, we can't just pour the resin inside. We're going to have to use the vacuum chamber to pull the air out and then replace that space with resin. And the resin I'll be using is the same as the original blanks, which is art cast. Once these are casted, I think we need to put them on the lathe. We'll turn them down, give them a sand and a polish, that way we can really see how well the resin penetrated the voids. Let's start with the blue first. Now you don't need much of this paste because a little goes a long way. Next we'll do the red. And last but not least, the glow in the dark. Now I've chosen yellow for this one. Do you remember when this one exploded on me? It scared the absolute crap out of me. Look at that, this thing was like, oh! Holy crap. So now that we've got our 3 different coloured pots, let's put them in the vac chamber. We've now got our 3 blanks, and look at these 2. It's like little hidden gems. We're not going to know what they look like until we start turning them. Now the next thing I need to do is glue these onto waste blocks, but before I do that, I want to give you guys a sneak peek of how this glow in the dark looks. Check that out. How cool does that look? I think I might turn this one into an orb. So I think I'm going to start with this blue one. And I reckon the shape I'm going to go for with this one is kind of a handle shape, maybe to use like a handbrake or something like that. Ah, crap. Please don't say it.
Please don't say it.
It does feel good to hold though.
You're saying it.
Before we sand that first one, we're going to go ahead and shape number 2. I think for this one, I'm going to go for the egg style. Well, that's number 2 finished. Let's get on with the last. You know, at first I was going to go for a full orb, but now that I'm turning it, I really like this glow in the dark base, so I think I'm going to make it look like a snow globe. So now that I've finished turning, there's one more thing I need to do before I start sanding. I did expose a few bubbles on these, so before I go any further, I'm going to fill them in with UV resin and then I can start sanding. Before we check out these awesome pieces, I need to announce the winner of the Thor giveaway. Congratulations, Matthew Loftus. You're the lucky winner of this piece. Now I'll be in touch, we'll get some details and we'll send this out to you. So it's now time to check out these pieces. Now when you're looking at the handle and the egg, keep an eye out for the little bits of blue water you can still see in there. They look pretty amazing.